The oneness of humanity is not just a hopeful vision, but a foundational reality that can reshape how societies live and work together. The concept of the oneness of humanity is foundational in the Baha'i Faith and represents a profound vision for the future of mankind. At its heart, this principle affirms that every human being is part of a single family, created by one God and sharing one common origin. Bahá'u'lláh, the founder of the faith, declared that humanity is like the leaves of a tree or the waves of the sea, distinct in form yet inseparably united in essence. This idea calls for the breaking down of all barriers that divide people, whether these are based on race, nationality, class, or creed. When one looks closely at the history of humanity, the effects of division, prejudice, and conflict become clear and tragic. The Baha'i teachings offer not merely a diagnosis of these problems, but a spiritual and practical framework for healing and unity. Equality between men and women is one of the critical aspects emphasized alongside the oneness of humanity, reflecting the principle that all people should have equal opportunities and rights. This is not only a social concern, but a spiritual truth reflecting the harmony of creation. Furthermore, the Baha'i Faith teaches that cultural diversity enriches the global human family, but must be balanced with unity in purpose and understanding. Just as the varied colors of a rainbow complement each other to create beauty, so too do diverse cultures contribute to the richness of civilization when guided by the principle of oneness. The role of education is pivotal in fostering this awareness from early childhood, ensuring that future generations grow up embracing this interconnectedness. The community building efforts within Baha'i communities worldwide provide practical examples of this principle in action, as they strive to live in harmony, encourage consultation, and support projects that advance social and economic development without discrimination. Baha'u'lláh also explicitly called for the establishment of a global society governed by justice and based on collective security and cooperation. This political dimension reflects the understanding that the peace humanity longs for can only be secured through unity, justice, and the elimination of prejudice. Baha'i writings further stress the importance of recognizing the essential oneness of all religions, as expressions of the same divine truth guiding humanity's spiritual and moral evolution. This perspective encourages interfaith dialogue and cooperation, helping to bridge divides that have historically fueled misunderstanding and conflict. Individual transformation is also a key component. The oneness of humanity calls every person to examine their own biases and to act as agents of unity in their daily lives. Through prayer, reflection, and service, individuals align themselves with this principle and become part of the larger movement toward global harmony. As this understanding spreads, it creates a ripple effect, inspiring changes not only in interpersonal relations but also in social structures and policies. The challenges of modern times, such as racism, inequality, and xenophobia, make this principle profoundly relevant. The Baha'i Faith offers constructive paths out of division by promoting values that nurture love, trust, and shared responsibility among all people. This vision also aligns with many international movements and declarations that advocate for human rights, equal opportunity, and world peace. In summary, the oneness of humanity in the Baha'i Faith is a clarion call to recognize the essential unity that underlies all apparent differences. It calls for a collective commitment to justice, equality, and peace based on spiritual foundations. As societies and individuals strive to embody this principle, a new civilization can emerge, one where the potential of all can be realized in an atmosphere of loving fellowship and mutual respect. This timeless teaching continues to inspire people around the world to work toward a unified and peaceful future, guided by faith and the practical realities of our shared existence. Reflect on the profound truth of humanity's oneness and share ideas that promote unity and justice in everyday life.